What's going on, guys? Gotchas123 here. We are back. Thanks again for the like, comment, subscription. I almost hit this stand here. You guys are awesome. Thanks again for the likes, for the comments, and again all the support. You guys have been great supporting this channel, especially since we're so small, and a lot of the comments we get definitely motivates us to keep posting more videos, because we definitely see that you guys are looking and supporting the channel. All right, another thing, we are on the road to 200. Let me repeat that, 200 subs. As you can see, my Homer is a lot better than the Bart that I did before. My Bart looked mutated. So hopefully you guys at least are enjoying my little cartoon figures that I keep posting on my different videos here. Alright, so anyways, we're doing the SRS-XB10 speaker unboxing, and we're also going to check it out and see how it is. And we're gonna check the sound quality and make sure that it's up to par and it's worth your money. In my previous video, or one of my other videos, I did the SRS-XB10 model, which is one of the lower end Sony models, and it's of course a lot cheaper. So we're gonna see the XB10 should be a little bit better. Again, it's not way too expensive, but it should be a little bit better because it's a higher quality model from Sony. Again, these models go for about $50 new, but also goes for about $34 certified refurb. Again, it's just a speaker, guys, and Amazon has a nice return policy. I personally haven't had any issues with refurb products, so if you don't want to waste 58 bucks, you can buy it for 34. I put the link on the description for both the new and the certified refurbished. So up to you if you want to save a couple dollars getting the refurb. All right, so let's go over the speaker itself here, and we're gonna start with the IPX5 water resistance. Keep in mind, this is a water resistant, it's not a waterproof speaker, so it's a big difference between waterproof and water resistance. Okay, there's a micro USB charging cable included, speakerphone voice assistant function, which is actually nice, speaker add function, which means that you could connect two XB10 speakers to play music at the same time, or you can make one the right and then the other one the left. So that's actually very nice, and that's actually nice that Sony always provides that in their speakers. Long battery life, this one says 16 hours, guys. Don't go by 16 hours. I kind of tested it out a couple of times, charged it to the max. I think 12 is a reasonable amount, maybe from 10 to 12. You're looking 10 hours to 12. 12 will be the max. So that's what overall what my tests have shown that this speaker will hold. It has a silicone strap, which is actually nice because it, a lot of these smaller speakers you could, put them in your backpack, or, just kind of set them somewhere because they're very portable to kind of move around, and you could play it while you walk or jog or ride your bike or whatever. So that's nice that it includes that. Okay, so let's go ahead, check it out, and see what we get. And here's the speaker. I like that it's already connected to the strap, which is actually pretty cool. And let me put this here on the side. And of course you get the manuals. You know how this works. Put them on the side. You get a about 3 foot micro USB cable. Pretty standard, nothing crazy. And you actually just get the speaker itself. The speaker has the strap here, which is actually nice. It's already connected to the speaker itself. It's connected via a rope. It's pretty thin, so if you pull it hard enough, I think you might break it. So you're gonna kind of have to be careful with that. The strap acts as a stand also, so you could kind of put it like that and stand it. So it's hard to see from the angle I have the camera on, but it's standing on the actual strap, because I guess if you put it this way, it might just start rolling, especially if you're putting on an uneven, if it's not a table or something, it just starts rolling away. So the strap kind of acts like a stand, so you could kind of stand it there, which is nice. The Sony logo only has one Sony logo on one side. It's raised, which is nice, so you kind of like, you feel it when you touch it. The side is very smooth. The top has a grill, a black grill, which is feels good to the touch. Overall, the speaker, I think, feels really nice. It's feels like good quality speaker. Let's see what we have here. We have the little strap, and if you pull it out, it has the aux cable, the reset button, and it also has the micro USB cable, which is pretty much standard in a lot of these smaller speakers. The actual cover of this is actually really thick, and it's very hard to open it and close it, which is nice, especially because it needs to be pretty tight and secure for an IPX5 certified speaker, just in case it doesn't get wet and so forth. Alright guys, so this one has, let's go over the buttons real quick. It has the power button, the volume up, volume down, add, so basically you could add another XB10. Remember, it can only be an XB10 model, it can be an XB01 or so forth. Unfortunately, this one only is able to add the same model speaker. And it has the play and pause button. Again, if you're playing music, you could only go forward, you cannot go to the previous song. Alright, so overall, and one more thing, it has an NFC option, which is actually good because a lot of the phones nowadays do have the NFC. And if you don't know what an NFC option is, basically is you just tap the phone on the speaker and it connects automatically without you connecting it via Bluetooth, just by tapping the actual speaker. So again, a lot of these newer model phones, especially the majority of the phones now, have NFC available. So that's a nice little feature to have, especially on a budget speaker for around $34. So keep that in mind. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is connect it to the music and see how it sounds. So let's go ahead and check that out. Alright guys, so the speaker is connected. So again, like always on all my videos, I go to the max on the actual speaker and we control the volume via the actual phone. Keep in mind that what I've noticed in a lot of these smaller speakers, and again, it doesn't matter if it's Sony, JBL, or it's generic models. If the volume is from middle down, sometimes your phone speaker, which is surprisingly, it's better than the actual speaker. Not really sure why. It's probably the size. It's probably the way it's made. Again, I'm not really sure, but the volume, and again, it doesn't really matter what model it is. If the volume is to the middle to low, the sound quality is actually very poor. Anything from middle high, you're gonna see a big difference the more we increase the volume. So again, let's go test it out. I connected it to, like always, a non-copyrighted song, and we're gonna see how it sounds. So we're going from middle, which is there. I'll show you guys right now. That's pretty much the middle, and we're gonna go higher and higher and higher. All right, so let's give it a test. Alright guys, as you heard, so again, overall I think the volume, and I try to play something with a lot of bass, and it actually held up, which is very nice for a speaker being so small. So overall I think the speaker is actually really good. I am giving it 4 stars. Now again, the reason I'm giving it 4 stars is not only is it Sony, which is a nice brand, and their line of SRS model speakers are actually really good. And they're on the budget side. They're the lower end speakers for Sony's, especially the smaller ones. And it has these added features, which again, we went over them earlier. IPX5, Bluetooth range is about max 35 to 40 feet, which is pretty good for a small speaker. It's 12-hour battery life, which is perfect, especially if you're gonna travel and you're gonna carry this speaker portably and you're gonna be all over the place. 12-hour battery life, I think overall is great, and it has that nice feature which is the NFC. And again, it goes for about $58 new, but I recommend you at least try if you never try certified refurbished. $34 saves you a couple dollars. And again, any problems you have, again, Amazon is really good in regards to their return policy, so you could always return it and get another one or get a new one. But again, I have had too many issues with a lot of the refurb, especially when it comes to speakers, so just giving you my opinion. Alright guys, so overall this speaker is actually great. I definitely recommend it, especially if you need something portable, something small. I actually think the XB10 definitely a lot better than the 01. Again, it's supposed to be better and did not disappoint. So if you like this video, comment, like, subscribe. Again, thanks for everything. Thumbs up. You guys have been awesome with all the support you have given us this channel. And again, on the road to 200 subs. I was gonna erase Mr. Homer here, but it took me a good 15 to 20 minutes to do, and I think I'm gonna keep him for the next video. He looks pretty cool. Just gotta kind of fix his smile there. But again, thanks again for all the likes, comments, subscription, guys. You guys are awesome. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your weekend, and I will be seeing you on the next video. Take care of yourself.